una vez más aquí a SpanishPod101.com. Thank you to you all for being here. And before we start, I would like you to like this video. Please say hi in the comment section if you're watching this in real time. But if it is a repetition, if it is recorded, please just write your comment there. Have some interaction with us, and that will help us to in general to reach more students as well. If you are not subscribed to this channel yet, subscribe now, click the like, and if possible, well, you could share a story that you're learning with us right now during the live stream. That would help us a lot as well. So you can tag us in Instagram, in Facebook, wherever you want, you can do that. And also, well, today, let me tell you what we are talking about. We are going to talk about how to express your feelings in Spanish. This will be a really good way to talk about how you feel, maybe get help if needed. Also, you will be able to understand other people. You will be able to have simple conversations about feelings in general, at home, with friends, or during a lesson. That would be really cool. Okay, so I will tell you everything about this. There are some nuances, both on vocabulary, but also I will help you to understand the verbs like sentir. Okay, I will help you on that. And well, I'm seeing already some people, some students who are here. Thank you very much to you all. And well, before we start, please let me remind you, you can get your free PDF sheets in SpanishPod101.com/learn-with-PDF. Or if it is easier for you, you can also click in the description of both YouTube and Facebook, and you will be able to have our PDFs. This is an example of how it looks like. This is the geography PDF. So if you want some vocabulary related to some topic, we probably have it in these PDFs because we have tons of them. You just need to write your email, and then you will be able to confirm it. You can come back to the site, so you can download these. And well, let me know if you can hear me well. Let me put my volume up. Maybe now it's better. Hopefully it's better, or maybe it's the same. No, because I'm doing more volume now. Okay, and also if you are on Facebook, I would like to say hi. Okay, I would like to say hi. It would be great. Okay, muy bien. So aquí tengo ya algunas personas. I have a few people here. Aquí tengo unas personas, por ejemplo, Isabel, quien dice hola, hola Isabel. A Julia, que dice hola estudiantes. Y Debbie también, que saluda. Bien, pues muchas gracias. So thank you very much. I would like, me gustaría, I would like you to also bring your notebook if you are learning with us right now. And well, with that in mind, con eso en mente, let's start our lesson, and we are going to start with adjectives, then some phrases, and I'm going to help you on how to express your feelings using these adjectives. Vamos a la primera. Let's go to the first one. Vamos a la lección. Yay. Ok, ahí dice alguien, creo que está mejor el audio, gracias Isabel. Entonces sí. Bien. La primera palabra es feliz, happy, feliz. Just a side note on this, it's an adjective, yeah. Remember that adjectives have to agree in both gender and number generally. However, feliz, you don't need to change it. It doesn't agree in terms of gender. So if I'm talking about a she or a him, it won't change. It will only change when it is plural, feliz singular and felices plural, ¿no? Happy. Ok, vamos a ver un ejemplo. ¿Cómo estás? Estoy feliz. Doesn't matter whether you are a female or a male, boy or a girl, a woman or a man, it won't change. Estoy feliz. Let's go to the next one, and it is triste. Triste. Same, it won't change. Estoy triste, ella está triste. She's sad, yo estoy triste. Same, it won't change. In terms of gender, the gender won't change it. Okay, ¿estás bien? Are you okay? No, estoy triste. No, I'm sad. Okay. Note that being sad is an emotion, which means that I don't need to use ser. Okay? I won't say soy triste. ¿Eres triste? No, 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 no. It's an emotion, which means that can change tomorrow, next hour. Maybe someone will give me a gift and then I will be happy, estoy feliz. Or maybe I'm happy driving, then I have an accident, a small accident. I have a small accident and then I'm sad. Okay, so generally emotions are expressed with the verb estar, okay? ¿Estás bien? Are you okay? Estás. When we are asking about the physical state of someone or emotional state of someone, we will rather use the verb estar. Estoy feliz, estás feliz, estoy triste, estás triste, él, ella está triste. Okay, I hope you are following me. Write it down in your notes. Also, maybe you can find a PDF that talks about this, because this is in a PDF. And you can write notes about it, why we are using estás, why we are using the verb estar in general, and why not ser, soy, eres, son. Okay. Let's continue with the next one, and the next one is one of those tricky adjectives. Why? Okay. Cansado and cansada, which means tired, okay? Cansado and cansada, tired. Okay, the funny thing, if you've dropped the N, the only N that it's there, it's not longer tired, it means married. Really funny, huh? You drop the N and now it is married. You put an N right where it is now, there you go. You put an N and it means tired. Estoy casado, I'm married. Estoy cansado, I'm tired. By the way, with casado, with married, you can say soy casado, because it's identity. It's part of me. Meanwhile, cansado, okay, but maybe I just need to sleep, and in 15 minutes later, I'm not tired anymore. Or maybe tomorrow. So it's just a state, no? Temporary. That's why I'm using the verb estar. Estoy cansado, estás cansada, estamos cansados. Someone in the chat is married. Alguien en el chat está casado. Tired something. Algo. Ok. Vamos a seguir. ¿Cómo te sientes? Oh, me siento cansado. ¿Cómo te sientes? How are you feeling? Me siento cansado. I feel tired. Okay, let me add something here. ¿Cómo estás? Estoy cansado. Okay. Note something, the verb sentir is reflexive. It is reflexive, okay? Es reflexivo. Me siento, te sientes, which means I need to use the reflexive pronouns. Me, te, se, nos, se. Me siento, te sientes, se siente, nos sentimos, se sienten, okay? ¿Cómo te sientes? Me siento cansado. When is it reflexive and when it is not reflexive? In this lesson, we will see the verb sentirse, its reflexive form. However, you may find it without without the reflexive pronouns, just a regular verb, siento, sientes. Okay, the reason why is that we use sentirse, reflexive, we use sentirse when we have an adjective. Just that. We use sentirse when we have an adjective. We use sentir when it is a noun or something else. For example, do you feel the excitement? ¿Sientes la emoción? Do you feel something? ¿Sientes algo? No? Those were nouns. La emoción, the excitement, something, algo. Those are nouns. Those are nouns. That's why I don't use the te sientes, te. That's why I don't use me. I just use the verb siento, sientes. ¿Sientes ese movimiento? Do you feel that movement? Maybe you're in a car and then, wow, ¿sientes ese movimiento? Okay, noun. For example, Mexico City, it's kind of common to have, not common these years, the last few years, we haven't had a strong earthquake. However, it's very common to have one. Es un poco común tener uno. Earthquake, el sismo, el temblor is a noun. So I could say, just like this, ¿sientes el temblor? Do you feel or are you feeling the earthquake? ¿Sientes el temblor? And then without me, I could say, siento el temblor. I feel the earthquake. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the earthquake. Siento el temblor. Okay? Because temblor is a noun, it's not an adjective. So once again, I have adjectives. I use sentirse, reflexive form. Okay. Vamos a seguir, vamos a continuar. Ahí tengo a Shana que dice, entiendo, estoy casada. No estoy cansada, I'm not tired. Yo estoy a punto de dejar el N. I'm about to leave the N of cansado and casada, to be married. Y dice Julia, estoy cansada y casada. I'm tired and married. Very good. Tú eres casado. You're married, hopefully. No estás casada, Julia. Okay. Very good. Everyone practicing it. Y bien, vamos a seguir. Let's continue with this. Vamos a seguir. Y tenemos la otra frase que es emocionado, emocionada. Excited. Note that with cansado and emocionado, emocionada, they do agree in both gender and number. I have emocionado, the masculine form, and I have emocionada, the feminine form. And also it's plural, their plural forms, emocionados, emocionadas, cansados, cansadas, same, okay? Feliz and triste, they won't change according to the gender, but these ones will do. So, for example, mañana es la fiesta, tomorrow we have the party, tomorrow is the party. Estoy emocionada. I'm excited. Estoy emocionada. I'm excited. Let's not use excitada, excitada, excitado, which could sound like the direct translation of excited. That's a false friend. Eso es un amigo falso. And yes, it means something like, well, I don't know. So these live streams are family friendly. They are family friendly. So I cannot tell you properly what it means excitado and excitada. But just as you may think now, it's not something that you would use when someone says, tomorrow is the party, I'm excited, estoy excitado. Whoa, 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 what did I say? Right? So maybe just stick with emocionado and emocionada when you want to say excited, okay? It's a very common mistake, but I'm familiar with it because I'm a teacher, but outside in the world, just stick with emocionado and emocionada. Awesome, vamos a continuar. Next one is enojado and enojada. Angry, mad. Okay? He's mad, he's angry. Huh? Él está enojado. Ella está enojada. Papão, papão. Okay, enojado. Once again, it is an adjective, so I will use sentirse. Me siento enojado. I feel angry. Me siento enojado. Okay, awesome. Vamos a seguir y bueno, I will interrupt this program because I would like you to know and remember we have free PDF cheat sheets. Cheat sheets. Yeah, and I said cheats last time, but it is cheat sheets. Okay, awesome. Well, we have many topics, as you can see. We have romance and love, friends, talking about friends, dating, ordering food dining like a champ, cooking. Think about a general topic. We have it. We probably have it because we have tons of free PDFs. With the information, they look like this with all the keywords, some phrases, useful phrases that you will need in this topic. And if you are already a member of SpanishPod101.com, you will be able to download them. You could get the word of the day. You could get our free ebook. We have tons of things for our members and it's for free, okay? It is for free, so you just go, download it, get it, and then you get there, and there you go. Well, también, and also, maybe if you want to learn more, you can check our plans. We have a premium plan, a premium plus plan, basic plan, okay? And you can start learning Spanish with us. Everything, all the information is here in the description about YouTube and Facebook. Okay. And well, pues muchas gracias. Y vamos a ver qué dicen algunas personas. Let's see what they are saying here in the chat. And again, if you are in Facebook, please share this in your profile, Facebook, in your stories. That would help us a lot. Okay. Shanna que dice, ahora estoy emocionada por las clases. Primera vez, muy bien. There we have excitado, which is something like spicy, excited. Yeah, could be. Okay, when I say sheet, okay, make sure it's like E, not a short I. Okay, I hope I didn't say something like that. Same as, yeah, molestar, for example, that it's really different in English, really different. And in Spanish, it's like, yeah, he's just being annoying, he's picking on me, she's picking on me. But in English, yeah, these false friends that could change the game, right? Like also they be saying, like in this case of excited, like when people say I'm pregnant and they are not saying I'm embarrassed as they thought. These false friends, they are funny mistakes. They are really funny mistakes, but they also exist. I didn't know, but they also exist in gestures, in hand signs. There are also false friends. If you want to see all the Mexican hand gestures we have, you can actually just write that Mexican hand gestures, hand signs. And we have a video with my friend Diego in SpanishPod101.com in this channel. It's one of the most viral videos we have in this channel. We are proud of it because I remember doing that video. The thing with videos when teaching Spanish is that they are simple. When you watch them, they don't have a lot of production, like lights, like sceneries. The thing with these videos of education is the content. Okay, it's what you prepare, do all the research, write the list, and that one in this hand gesture, hand signs thing, took a long time to remember all of the hand gestures we have in Mexico, because they are a lot. They are a lot, okay? And some of them are really cool because, let's be honest, sometimes Mexicans won't say something directly to you, so they will communicate through signs. For example, would you give me one chip that you're eating? They look so good. Okay, maybe they won't say that, but they will say just like and that's all the sign they will do. So yeah, so they could deal with the embarrassment of asking foods from someone else, or when you are invited. Okay, so I recommend that video. Let's go back to the lesson. Vamos a regresar a la lección. Y pues allá vamos. Awesome. Ahí tenemos preocupado y preocupada. Worried. Preocupado y preocupada. Worried. Note something: if you drop the pre, now you will have busy. Ocupado, ocupada. Busy. Okay? Preocupado, you add the pre, and now you have worried. Okay? Save that for later. You have an extra adjective, un adjetivo extra. Okay? Y bueno, that's worried. Estoy preocupado. Once again, we will use the verb estar. And the verb sentirse, reflexive form of sentir. Me siento preocupado. Estoy preocupado. Which one is more common? Probably estoy. However, you will stumble upon both. Vamos a ver. ¿Estás bien? Estoy preocupado por el examen. Worried about the test. Okay. Estoy preocupado por el examen. I'm happy for you. Estoy feliz por ti. Usually when talking about emotions, usually we will have the preposition por. Estoy triste por mis papás. I'm sad for my parents. They had, I don't know. No? One example. So we have por. Vamos a seguir. Y el siguiente es aburrido and aburrida. Note something and I want you to write it down. Write it down. Write it down. Okay. So if I say estoy with the verb estar, estoy aburrido, I'm bored. This is not fun. I'm not having a good time. I'm bored. Estoy aburrido. Está aburrida. On the other hand, if I use the verb ser, I'm saying something different. He's boring. Él es aburrido. Es aburrido. He's boring. Like his personality, his self, his person is just boring. He's not an interesting person. Es aburrido. Okay. On the other hand, if I just say with the verb estar, está aburrido. He's bored right now. But not tomorrow, maybe, or not later. We will do something more fun later. Aburrido, aburrida, bored. Boom. Okay. ¿Qué pasa? What's happening? ¿Qué pasa? Oh, estoy aburrido. It sounds like from a teenager. Okay. Estoy aburrido. Next one. You don't know how many people, because I hear a lot of people saying, estoy sorpresa. Estoy sorpresa. Sorpresa is surprise. Sorprendida, dida is surprised. 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 Okay? One is the adjective, the other one is the noun, sorpresa. But normally happens with my students who are women. They usually get confused with this one. Just a note. So if you are a woman, you're learning Spanish, learn this adjective. Sorprendido, sorprendida. Okay? Cool. Vamos a seguir. Ganaste el premio. You won the prize. Estoy sorprendido. Okay? Estoy sorprendido. I'm surprised. Okay. Okay, so Julia says, I saw that video, the video I was talking about previously, and I learned how to ask for the bill. Ya la cuenta. Okay. And then we had here Debico says, please say estoy preocupada with sentirse again. You just need to use remember reflexive sentir. Me siento preocupado. Me siento sorprendido. You will usually hear more often estoy with the verb estar. Está preocupada, está sorprendida. Me siento is when you acquire a feeling after you found out something. Okay? My mom just called, me siento preocupado. My friend just left the country because he will live somewhere else. Me siento sorprendido. This is the new feeling I'm getting now. But in general, estoy sorprendido. I hope I'm helping with that. And then I can read this. That is so funny about women, sorprendida. The other word is sorpresa. Sorpresa. That's surprise. Sorpresa. Awesome. La siguiente es orgulloso, orgullosa. Ok. Estoy orgulloso, estoy orgullosa. Pasaste el examen, estoy orgullosa de mí. I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of me. Pasaste el examen, you passed the exam. Okay, next one. Nervioso, nerviosa. To be nervous. Estoy nerviosa. I feel nervous. Estoy nervioso. Huh? ¿Tienes miedo? Are you scared? No. Estoy nervioso por hablar en público. Once again, I'm nervous about speaking in public. Once again, normally when talking about emotions, you will rather find the preposition por, even though it is about I'm surprised by this news, by the news. Estoy sorprendido por las noticias. The por stays, maybe in English you have about, by, for, I'm happy for you. In Spanish we stay with one and it will be por. When talking about feelings, don't forget it, okay? Bien, I'm nervous about speaking in public, nervioso. And just a side note, really quickly, you will use the reflexive form of poner, ponerse, to say I get nervous. Me pongo nervioso. I get nervous when I speak in public. Me pongo nervioso cuando hablo en público. I get sad. I got sad. Me pongo triste. I got happy to hear this news. Me puso feliz escuchar esto. It made me happy. Me puso feliz. It made me sad, no? Me puso triste, for example. I get sad. Me pongo triste. Okay, so my point is, in general, you will hear more often the verb ponerse to mean to get or to make when talking about feelings. All of this lesson is focused in feelings, so write it down. Don't if it is another situation, maybe you're talking about something else, it made my day. Well, it's kind of feelings. However, no, we wouldn't use ponerse. Okay, so only about feelings in general. Same with the preposition por. Okay, and well, so once again, let's do this summary together. Estoy or me siento, to say how you feel. Okay, to express how you feel. Estoy or me siento. We are not talking about how you are, your identity, your personality. That's another topic and other verbs. However, today we're learning that estoy or me siento. If you want to talk about the reason why, you could use por. Okay, or porque, but rather por in general. Generally por when talking about feelings. Okay, build confidence, practice this, write down some of the extra information I gave you, use the information, change it, make something new, and I will give you the opportunity to make something new because it's time for the quiz. Boom! And the question is, ¿cómo te sientes hoy? How do you feel today? If you can tell me, I have one, for example, Shana, who says, me pongo nervioso cuando hablando en público. Okay, Shana. Two notes here. Very good, thank you. First of all, I can see you're a girl, so you would rather say me pongo nerviosa. Okay, it's leviosa, not leviosa. Oh, I'm sorry, Harry Potter thing. Okay, me pongo nerviosa. And then second note, I stop talking, when using, without doing this. English tends more to use ing verbs, talking, using, doing. However, Spanish tend to use infinitive, hablar, comer, escribir. So in this case, me pongo nerviosa cuando, well, we would rather say al hablar. That's the one I was talking, when talking. Al hablar. Infinitive. Al hablar en público. Ok, so ahí tengo unos ejemplos. Isabel que dice, me siento cansada ahora mismo. Very good. Thank you. Me pongo nerviosa al hablar. Very good. Muy bien. Muy bien. Debbie que dice, estoy emocionada porque el bebé de mi hija nace en 1 o 2 días. ¡Yay! ¡Bravo! Muy bien, muy bien. Felicidades. Ok. Bien, ahí tengo otra que dice, Julia, estoy orgullosa. You're a woman. Estoy orgullosa de mí porque viajé a CDMX sola. ¿No fuiste con tu esposo, Julia? ¿Y cómo estuvo? ¡Qué bueno! ¡Qué bueno! Estoy orgullosa, emocionada, me siento orgullosa. Very good. Thank you for putting in practicing everything we learned in this lesson today with me. Thank you very much. Just remember, you can have your free PDF cheat sheets in the description about YouTube and Facebook, and you will be able to have this right now. Nos vemos la siguiente. I see you next time. I see you next week. And well, thank you very much. Muchas gracias a todas las personas. Gracias a Julia, a Isabel, a Debbie, a Shannon que estuvo hoy. Remember, we will meet next time. Nos vamos a ver la siguiente vez. And we will learn the founding of Tenochtitlan. This will be a story, a reading lesson. And we will find out how my city was originally founded. Okay. Muy bien, pues muchas gracias. Nos vemos después. Un abrazo. Hasta luego. That was so weird. Un abrazo. Okay, see you. Nos vemos. Chao, chao.